Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. So today what we're just going to do is something Mark has been asking for. He wants some homemade fried pickles. When we go out to eat, that's one of the appetizers we usually get. And so we're going to give it a try. I'm going to have Mark help with the production today. So Mark, would you come join me? So I will just tell you the ingredients. We have a cup of flour, 1 egg. We have a half a teaspoon of onion and garlic powder. We have 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of cornstarch. And what we use the cornstarch for when we're frying something up, it gives it a little crisper coating. So Mark is going to mix the dry ingredients first in this bowl. And you have a fork to blend it. What did we do with these dill pickles that are in this pan?
We put them in the pan because they can't be wet when they go into the ingredients. So my wife laid them out in a cookie sheet and for the morning and let them dry out a little bit.
I put a paper towel underneath and one on top. And I didn't just pat them dry, but I let them sit there for about an hour because we don't want these wet. First of all, that's going to splatter up. Now here we have about a cup of milk. And Mark's going to beat in with this fork. He's going to beat in an egg. We're making an egg. This is the same dredging you would use probably if you're doing, pork chops, fried chicken, because we're frying the pickles. And behind us, I have some peanut oil getting hot. Make sure it's really mixed up well. Over there, he has a pan with a little grate on the bottom. And Mark is going to take a few pickles, just drop them in here. He's going to get them wet. Then he's going to put them in the flour. You're double dipping is what you're doing. Because you want a crunchy coat if you need to keep them separated because they won't get coated all the way around. Now, if I were you, I would, since these are little and they're not long pickles, let's do several at one time, or we might be doing this for a very long time. All right, now Mark has got these all coated and he's ready to put them in the hot oil. So I'm going to stand over on this side while he puts in about 1/4 of the pan into the oil, and he'll watch them really closely now. Now, kind of watch those. Let's watch these. See how they're frying up real fast? You want to kind of turn them to get them done on both sides. See, this one's done. See that? And we'll put this one here. These are done. Well, that one's not too done. While those are kind of browning, I'll take a little bit of salt. These are hot. We just want to give them a little kiss of salt because they'll be layered in this. If you notice, this one's frying a little slower because you've already cooled your oil down from the first batch. See, they're
Still at about 8.
I know, I didn't want to turn them too high up. I think one of us is going to get burned, and I kind of thinking it's going to be me. Okay, that's good. Since we're in the spring now, you can do this with squash, zucchinis. Of course, this is how I make my fried green tomatoes. Same ingredients, same way. Which I didn't get to make last year. I couldn't find any green tomatoes.
That's it.
All right, why don't you take that to the sink? I'll finish these off and then we'll sample our. Always remember when you're making these, use a high heat oil, one that heats up high. Olive oil probably would not do so very well in this.
So what type of oil is this?
I used peanut oil. Okay, our fried pickles are done. We set out a little bit of ranch. This is Parmesan ranch dressing. And Mark is going to sample the first one.
I don't mind if I do.
Tastes
But you
good?
wouldn't get anywhere.
I want a crusty one. They taste just like you would If you were at a restaurant and ordered fried pickles and paid $12 for a plate this size, this cost, I think, $2.75. I got the bags of, they're called munchies. We take them on trips with us. They're just pickles. And I just used 2 bags of those. And that was plenty. This would be plenty for an appetizer. Dina will put the ingredients on a recipe card in the comment section below. And feel free to jazz this up any way you want. It would be really good if it had a little cayenne pepper in it. Be a little bit spicy.
Jalapeno chunks.
You could do jalapeno slices this week. This would be really good with jalapeno slices. But then I would probably use fresh jalapenos. Great quick appetizer for company coming over, or just for you and your honey at night when you're watching TV. And if you don't have a place to worship, please join us at any one of our Glad Tidings churches. We're one church. How many locations?
5 locations.
5 locations. Please join us at any one of them, and we would welcome you with open arms. God bless. We love you.